All right, first pitch coming up. Sal Stewart now at the plate.
Sal.
And a new season is officially underway.
7 o'clock.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 2. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. To the right side, and that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Ball one.
Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia.
Aye.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Ball, that's too high.
That one misses. 3-2 now. And there's ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One down. Now the Orioles catcher, Cal Raleigh. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Pitch out, but no action. Ball to strike. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Ow!
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And getting the start for Baltimore, Eduardo Rodriguez. What should we keep an eye on here? Trey Turner at the plate.
Tonight, shortstop, number 7, Trey Turner.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's towards center. And there's one away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
Nope, that's inside.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
The next pitch misses, and now 3-0. Swings through that one out in front that time. Draws the walk there.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And a foul ball. Rodriguez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The 1-2.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
Batting fifth, right fielder,
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And ball
that's
one to the right
outside.
fielder. That one lifted to left. Baez drifts towards it. That is the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Line drive to short and caught.
The designated hitter, Toby Mayo.
All one. Oh, that's inside.
He was late there. Strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That
Ball
misses.
three.
3-1 now. Late with the swing there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. Here's Andres Jimenez. And that one in the air center field. And that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2, Mark Vientos stands in for the Phillies. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Luis Benito.
And that's fouled off. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Got him. Right there.
First and second, no outs. And now Bader up to the plate.
Ball, that's out.
Here's a 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. First and second, no outs here on opening day. That one almost got him. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carrying well. And he brings it into the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Batting 9th, left fielder, David Lyle.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
He hauls it in. 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact. You feel like you've done everything right, but in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Turner in the box, lays off for ball 1. That's a base hit as a run scores.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
This one could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 4.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to.
Now this one gets through. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Langoliers stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Foul ball. One now. And that one hammered. Adios! Pelota! A 2-run blast. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Out towards right center field. Scott on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 7-0. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Zach Geloff getting ready to hit.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Here's a 2-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Just missed.
That's inside.
On the ground. Trey Turner gloves it. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting 8th, center fielder Victor Scott II.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball is outside. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. So here's Baez now. That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Just off the inside edge. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. Here's the 2-2. That one missing inside. Swing and he breaks his bat. In plenty of time to first. Baez gone on the play. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, set for the bottom of the third. Mark Vientos stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Geloff settles underneath it. And there's one down.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Ball 1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away. Right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
So here's Bader now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Baez settles under it. 2 down. This one in the air center field. And that ends the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Sal Stewart. This one in the air right field. O'Hearn takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Pitch misses.
Outside.
Ball 1. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 24 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. Inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 away now. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit for the Orioles. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is down low, and that's ball one. That one missed.
Upstairs.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Off the outside edge, ball four.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Rodriguez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's two away. Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
A walk, and he's also singled.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
In the air to left center. Baez gets under it. And that's the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Josh Lowe.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Still no hits on the board for them, and of course a lot of credit goes to the man on the mound for that. But we've definitely seen some lifeless trips to the plate as well.
Hey!
Sometimes all it takes is one hit, so we'll see if they can break through and get something going.
Just missed. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One down.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Andres Jimenez.
Ball, that's out.
High fly ball out to center field. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Zach Geloff. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Liner, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes. There. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Geloff, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, left field. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Shea Langoliers.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. In the air, out towards right center. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
Now fly ball to right center. Geloff makes a move towards the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. And now it's Mark Vientos. 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him.
Hey!
The 0-2. In the air, center field. Mullins on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. The batter, Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Leody Taveras. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman, Sal Stewart.
Quick toss to first. And he dives back in safely.
Ball.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. O'Hearn takes it in for the out. One away. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson.
Orioles,
He's 0 for 1.
Gunnar Henderson.
Hey.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him. That's the second out.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Runner on the go.
No.
Pitch inside. Throw.
He's safe.
Save. Runner at second, 2 down. Here on opening day.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Man at second. Sliced hard but foul. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies. Oh, look at the stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Yeah.
The Phillies up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Check
Ball
swing.
one.
He held up, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Geloff giving chase. But it's the center fielder who gets there. 2 down. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning for Bryce Harper.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on now, Ryan Yarbrough.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, You let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Schwarber swings through it for strike one. Rip, but it curls foul. Yarbrough throws over. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Another throw to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. 2 on, 2 outs. And right back to the mound. They take the force out, 3rd out. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just...
Now pitching.
Eric Miller gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter. Miguel Andujar looking to start something with 1 gone. This one in the air, right field. And it's a foul ball. Comes up empty.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball 1.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Lyle on his way over and makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Andres Jimenez, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball.
That's inside.
Miller, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the seventh, Shea Langoliers stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and brings it in at the wall. Looks like he wants the signs again. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's down. Nope, outside.
That one missed. On a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him. There. Loud contact.
Pete Fairbanks takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And it's second. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's into the gap. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies. Michael Massey looking for a two-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Foul ball there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 4-foot slider ties him up, struck him out. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Zach Geloff. So they turn things over to the righty, Justin Slayton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Inside ball.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Cedric Mullins.
Slayton,
that's outside.
He's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Jackknifes out of the way. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He's safe. It's 7-1.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Leody Taveras. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it stays fair. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Joan Duran gets the call from the pen.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. That one at triple digits. Duran, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. The Orioles with a chance to get back into it, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. Both runners tagging. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 7-2. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. Taveras stands at third with one gone in the inning.
Ball.
The other way. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The relay. Tag. Too late. He scores. It's 7-3.
Orioles, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. O'Hearn on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the eighth. Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies. Up and in. Ball one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Makes the catch, one down. And first offering is fouled off. Backed off the plate that time.
That's ball two.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Way inside. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's two away.
Up next for the Phillies.
So back to the top of the order. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball one.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, so now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Mason Miller.
And we all know about the slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
He swings and fouls one off. Swings through him for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. That one fouled off. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Got him swinging for the K. Now only one out remaining. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
0 for 3 in this one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
They're down to their final strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Missed with a changeup. Going to count 1 and 2.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Three-two now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game. 7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.